stopped it and I started reading the lyrics, because once again, now we're going back into that vagueness. Lately, I've been slipping away from you. Can you tell me, does it hurt today? There's no way to burn. There's no flames. See, like this track right here, it still has like the same emotion, but it's just not hitting me as hard because I have to actually think about the lyrics. And I don't know why. I guess it's to me, or maybe I'm just like listening on not great headphones for this track, but it sounds like his voice is really low compared to the instrumental.
So lost in these diamonds, so lost in this paradise. When life gets too complicated, will you stand with me after dark, like a beautiful afterthought?
This song just sounds so dreamy, but again, like I'm having trouble comprehending or having trouble coming up with the emotions that I should feel because of the lyrics.
I would do things and you get annoyed. I should have never done them. I wish I was different. Been hard for me dealing with the space now. No company, wishing we could sit down. 'Cause I'm sorry, but you don't want me.
So lost in these diamonds.
So far, the features have been like solid, like the voices of the features, the way they sound on top of the instrumental that they go on, and the way they mix with Joji's voice, and it doesn't sound jarring. It's very smooth in terms of the transition from him to her and then back to him. And her verse is basically just a reflection on everything that's happened between him and between her and whoever she's talking about. It's been a year and a couple days since you last called me, and it's been hard for me to deal with this space. And I'm wishing that we could just sit down, because I'm sorry. Like I want to tell you everything that I've been feeling, but we can't, because you don't want me. All right, next up we got Mr. Hollywood.
She said, Mr. Hollywood, won't you come back soon? She said, I just wanna lay right by your side. We don't gotta love each other, right? We just gotta make it through the night. You don't gotta
this song is good. These lyrics are good right here. Like Mr. Hollywood, she's talking to him. Won't you come back like soon? Won't you come back and see me? I just want to lay by your side. We don't have to have sex. We don't have to love. I just want to be in your presence. I just want to make it through the night, and you don't got to stay because I know that you don't love me no more. Like that's heavy, bro. That's and the visuals when we pass out on the floor and see the sunrise through the door, like the sunrise comes through the glass in the door, sunrise comes through the cracks in the door frame. It's dope.
Give me all your clues and things to guide me through the end of the world, the end of the world. Don't blow out the fuse when darkness comes to light. So much I could do to make you come to life. Fingers coming loose, I see there's no more time. Don't tell me I'm gone, don't tell me I'm gone.
Tell you all the rules, I know I'm searching too. Give me all your clues and things to guide me through the end of the world. Don't blow out the fuse when darkness comes to light. So much I could do to make you come to life. Fingers coming loose, I see there's no more time. Don't tell me I'm gone, don't tell me I'm... Yo. This is a track that repeats the whole first half into the second half, which normally I would say a repeating track isn't very, like, it doesn't have a lot of listenability, replayability, I guess you could say, because you start to get tired of it. But this track right here in particular, like I would listen to this multiple times, because the repeating element like makes sense on this track because of the sound of it, because of the like hopefulness, but also the sadness of the track. Like it just has all these emotions layered within it that repeating the first half into the second half, it doesn't kill the vibe or kill the mood for me at all. That was a good track. I didn't know if I was gonna like it at first, but I ended up really enjoying that one.
We were never the same. Are you out of your mind? I don't like strings, no.
I like that synth note.
I don't wanna keep you dreaming, you waste your time. I don't need strings, no.
We were never the same. Are you out of your mind? I don't want any strings attached. I just want to cut it off. And I don't want to keep you dreaming and waste your time. I don't need no more lies. Like telling ourselves lies to make sure that we're gonna stay together. Fire.
Are you lonely? 'Cause I'll be gone till the next when the sun's up. Blame it on me, you can blame it on me. Feeling your...
My production switch right there was tight. I heard something coming. I could hear it like building up. That was dope.
'Cause I'll be gone till the next when the sun's up. Blame it on me, you can blame it on me. Never turn back when I'm going full speed.
Yeah.
Drive fast, like 200 on the dashboard.
Yes, sir. That's fun. That beat right there, that switch up in pace and the switch up in sound, that was clean. That reminds me of After Hours like production. So bad. Love it.
Live fast, drive fast, like 200 on the dashboard. Ooh. No one can slow down, I just wanna go faster. Work, switching lanes, doing work.
Bro,
All I hear is heavy metal.
all the beat switches, all the different production in this one track, like it's cohesive, but you hear 3 different sounds. Like that's dope.
777, 747. Just a little piece of heaven, just a little bit. We don't know how to act now. Yeah, I don't wanna come back round. No, I don't wanna let you down. Turn back when I go full speed. Ooh, live fast, drive fast, like 200 on the dashboard. Ooh.
Yeah. This track is dope. I'm not really talking about the lyrics too much in this one because like the production is definitely the shining spotlight in this one. The way that they decided to switch different sounds like throughout the entire track, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down, like all of it is dope. This is one of those experimental tracks where you can hear them like experimenting on the song, but they did it in the right way. All right, next, Reanimator. This is a long ass intro to this song. It's setting a mood and it's setting an atmosphere for the track, but it's long. We're halfway through the track and we haven't even gotten any lyrics yet.
The sun is not the brightest thing. The choir sings to an empty world of finer things. Even though it burns, I'm trying to sink. You know I am washing over you.
Oh yeah, I fucks with this one. It took a little bit, obviously there's a long ass intro halfway through, a little bit over halfway through, but yo, the vibe is there. All right, this is obviously the feature right here, and I have headphones on. And the voice sounds way too fucking low. I mean, and I know that I get it's like for the vibe, but still, like I want to be able to hear what they're saying. Even if it has all this distortion and all these crazy effects on it, it needs to be audible to me. Yeah. So that song was dope. I need them to go in there and make that voice louder. Like that's unlistenable almost. But the vibe is solid, but I can't vibe because I'm like, is somebody saying something in the background? You know what I'm saying? Like it's way too low.
Lately, I can't help but think that our roads might take us down different phases. Don't wanna complicate the rhythm that we got, but I'm speechless. When everything's so pure, can it be painless? Painless.
Yo, these lyrics, his lyrics are good, and this is probably gonna be, once I get to the very end of the album review, this is probably gonna be my main pain point with this album is the crypticness of the lyrics on some songs. But right here, they're solid. Like, why can't our love is so pure and so good? Why can't it just be aimless and painless? Like, why does reality have to beat down on our love? Because that's really what happens. Like, if there were no like external variables, love would just be love. It would be so easy. But then no, you got reality that you have to take with love. You have the family that you're taking on from the other side. You have economic things, you have finances, there's a lot that goes into love and that weighs it down. That's why he's saying, like, I'm afraid that the paths that we're going to be taking we're going on different phases. You're going to be taking one path and eventually that love that we once had is going to be split by this fork in the road.
If you ever go, all the songs that we like will sound like bittersweet lullabies.
If you ever go, the songs that we like together will now just sound like bittersweet lullabies, bro. Yes, Joji. See what I mean? Like that's a good lyric that people are gonna be able to understand because you have songs and you have memories with a certain person who showed you their playlist or that showed you an artist that you had never heard of before, and now you listen to their music and it's still good music because you like it now. But all the memories that are gonna weigh down, all the memories are gonna make the song bittersweet. Where once it was a good track, you know?
They don't love me like you do. Those chills that I knew, they were nothing without you. And everyone else, they don't matter now. You're the one I can't lose. No one loves me like you do.
Bro. Yes, bro. These lyrics right here, Joji. Love it. Pain-filled. Like, I don't want to live this life without you because I know nobody out there is going to love me like you do. No one's going to make me feel the way the chills. No one's going to make me like the music. No one's going to be facing the world with me and taking it on together. And no one can do that but you. That's dope. Those lyrics are good as fuck.
Since I met you, all the gloomy days just seem to shine a little more brightly. Consider what we've got, 'cause I can never take you for granted. Is there another us on this whole planet? If you ever go, all the songs that we like will sound like bittersweet lullabies.
Now you see what I'm saying, bro? Like this is good as fuck. These lyrics are deep, they're meaningful, they're impactful, but they're not so cryptic that you can't make out what he's trying to, what the emotion that he's trying to convey to you. Like if you ever go, nothing will be the same. I can't replace the light that you once were in my life with somebody else. All the gloomy days, they shine brightly because of you. Like that's relatable.
No one loves me like you do. I don't wanna seem foolish when I'm jumping into this. You're all that I see. Lost in the blue.
Bro, yes, okay. This is a fucking solid track right here. 100%. This is up there with the rest of the songs that I like on this album. Like first listen, first go around, boom, got me deep down. I feel the emotion. I feel what he's trying to convey. And I fuck with this. And I'm glad that this is like toward the end of the album so that way it like wraps it all together. You know what I'm saying? But lastly, we got the very last track, Your Man.
Have you ever loved? Would you go again? Don't be down when it's over, baby. Yeah. I'll be your man. Oh, man. I'll be your man.
Yes, Joji. Shit is fire, dog. That beat switcher and then the repeating. Like again, this is a song where the repeating doesn't take away, it doesn't discredit the rest of the track. Like it makes sense right here, and this makes sense as a final song. Like the vibe, it's like the last song, the one that we just heard, that might have been too heavy as an ending track. But this one right here still has the heaviness of the lyrics, but the beat is a little more. It's brighter. It's more up tempo. It's more than just piano and bass. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a good end. Now I just don't know if this is a track that you can listen to stop like on its own because it sounds good because of where it fits in the album.
Have you ever loved? Would you go again? Don't be down when it's over, baby. Yeah. I'll be your man. I'll be your man. Have you ever loved? Have you ever loved? Would you go again? Don't be down when it's over, baby. Yeah. I'll be your man.
Dope, dog. That's a dope ass ending right there. The way that they took everything out and then they put that effect on his voice. Yo, that's basically the whole album right there, obviously front to back, except for the songs that I've done already. It's a good, solid album, and I think it progresses in line with where he was from, you know, like I said, from In Tongues to Ballads 1 to this one. Like, it goes in order and it sounds good, but it's still not fully there. The two main concerns that I have with the entire album, which to me at least they were bigger concerns than I would have wished for, are one, some of the lyrics are so cryptic. Like, it's hard to get any kind of emotion out of the lyrics other than just like a dreamy, abstract vibe, because they're so, like, it's hard to understand what he's trying to convey and get across to the listener, to me and you. And crypticness is good for certain situations, but whenever you're talking about love songs or ballads or like our melancholy tones within the lyrics, like, it's hard to vibe whenever you're trying too hard to find out what he's talking about. And like I said, that's going to be a detriment if he ever tries to expand or evolve into a bigger artist than he currently is, because a lot of casual listeners, which is the next phase in terms of expanding, they're not going to want to spend the time to try to understand the lyrics. They might get turned off by how cryptic it is. And I don't know if he fears that, or I don't even know if that's a problem for him. Maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he likes his fan base exactly where it's at, and he likes writing these cryptic lyrics because this is who he is. But in my personal opinion, it's just not going to land with a new audience if you're trying to expand. And really the only other problem outside of that I have with this album is that it's too long. 18 tracks is even if the tracks are shorter at 2.5 minutes, we have some that were like in a minute 30 range. Even so, like 18 tracks, that means there's bound to be filler in there. It's very difficult for an artist to put out 18 bangers on one album. So I feel like this whole album could have been cut down by like four tracks, I want to say, maybe even 5, and bring it down to like 13 tracks. And then those 13 tracks just hit as hard as possible. And I don't know which tracks I would take out. I would have to go through and listen to the whole album multiple times to be like, all right, I could do without this one. I could do without this one. But yeah, the lyrics are too cryptic to expand his audience, and 2, the album is just too long. And if I had to rate this album, if this is an album review, I would probably give it like 7 out of 10. Like, I'm somebody who likes diving into and trying to understand lyrics and what the artist is trying to convey. So if it's hard for me, who has a channel that's dedicated to that and does it extremely well, I would say, if it's hard for me, imagine how hard it is for someone who's not good at it, or for someone that's not willing to take the time to go in there and try to figure out what he's talking about. That's going to be a detriment, I'm telling you. But overall, solid album. I'm about it. I'm sorry it took so long. Better late than never, like I said at the beginning. If you like what you see, please consider liking the video and leaving a comment down below. If you agree or disagree with my pain points on the album, go ahead and let me know below as well, because I will be reading all of those. If you like what you see enough, please consider subscribing, so that way you can get these type of videos and these album reviews and reactions and breakdowns and all of that. Follow your boy on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. All 3 are linked down in the description below underneath the Patreon. I hit up all 3 all the time, so hop in there if you want to see what I'm about outside, away from this camera. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I always appreciate your time. I know this album review is going to probably be kind of lengthy, so if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. But like I always say at the very end, go out there in the world, love and care for one another, love and care for each other, and I'll catch everybody on the next video. Peace.